Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. So today we are also going to make banana bread, and the reason why I decided on banana bread is because funny story, I went to Carrefour, Garden City, and I found them running offers on bananas. Like a pack of 3 was going for 20 bob.
So me and my Kenyan spirit,
I grabbed 18 of them. So I came and froze those bananas. So I've been trying to find recipes to do with them, and that's why I decided to show you this recipe, because I understand bananas are very affordable and anybody can access them. So this video for the banana bread is for those bananas that you don't want them to go bad, but they are overripe, you don't want to consume them. So this is a recipe that can utilize that, and it's also very nutritious. So welcome and keep watching.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment with you feels just right. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze.
So for this one, we're going to need at least 6 bananas. So that's all the bananas we are going to need for this recipe. So for this step, you want to mash them with a fork until they are they have like a porridge consistency or like a pudding.
Hands collide like waves on the shore. Every touch leaves me craving more.
The reason it looks like it's a bit thick is because the bananas were in the freezer. But this consistency is very good. So the next thing we are going to add is a 1/4 cup of this BB. This is the second one because I'm going to make like double. The recipe uses 3 bananas and 1 cup of flour. But for this one, I'm going to double the recipe, which is why I have 6 bananas, and then I'm going to use 2 cups of self-raising flour. That is why I'm going to also use 2/4 cups of blueband or margarine or butter or oil. If you don't have any of this, you can also go for a 1/2 cup of cooking oil.
This love story will never end. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean rippling with ease. Heartbeats sink into the...
So we are going to add sugar. For this one, I'm going to use 2 because I'm doubling the recipe as well. So that is 1, and that is 2. And then mixing.
You and I forever, wild and free.
To add in milk. A single recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of milk, but because we're doing a double, we are going to use
around 150 ml or 200 ml of milk.
and mix it in well. So that is okay. So the next thing we are going to add is 2 tops of vanilla for the flavor. For 1 recipe, you just need 1, but for 2, we're going for 2 butter tops. Mix in well. And the reason I add it in at this stage is because I have a brother who doesn't like the scent of vanilla. So if I add it as the final flavoring agent, he'll complain it is too much for him. So that's why I add it. So you can add at the end, but I add it in this stage. Now I change my tools to this, the whisk. Now I'm going to start using the whisk because I'm going to start adding the flour. And for wheat flour, just to make sure it has some air inside, I need like 6 of this. So let's see how many we get. That is 1, that is 2, 3. You add half baking inside, 3 as well. So 1, 3, and then another half of the baking soda. mix this in. That is the first step. Add 2 eggs and then mix it in. And guys, when you're mixing at this stage, don't overbeat your dough mixture. You just want to beat it until it's well combined, but don't overdo the mixture. And make sure you maintain one hand motion.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight. Every moment.
The consistency you want, like this. As you can see, that consistency.
The breeze, love like an ocean rippling with ease.
Then now we're going to prepare our baking tray. Like I said, all this blue band that was remaining on the spoons and on the measuring cup, I don't throw it away. I will use it to prepare my tray.
Heartbeat sink into this melody. You and I forever, wild and free. Hands collide like waves on the shore. Every touch.
Line it with a baking paper. You will scramble the baking paper to make it soft. You can do this a couple of times so that it will be easy to lay.
Leaves me craving more. Eyes meet, worlds colors collide with you. Love's where I reside. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean rippling with ease.
Reduce the paper a bit. As you can see, the oven has been preheating for like 10 minutes. We've set it both top and bottom because you're baking a cake. We've set for a temperature of around 180 and we had set it for around 50 minutes, so now it's at 40. So now because we are going to bake, we are going to start it at 60 again, or at 50, and then we will check it if it is ready. We're going to use this tray, and then once we start baking, because I don't want the cake to burn, we are going to reduce the temperature to around 175 right there. We're going to slide it in. So after like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I'm going to cover it with a foil to prevent the top layer from burning. What we're doing right now, we prepare our aluminum foil cover.
Heartbeat sink into this melody. You and I forever, wild and free.
So guys, as you can see, we started the timer at 50 minutes. We are almost at 30, so that is past 15 minutes. We're going to check on the cake and cover it to prevent it from burning on top. So what I'm going to do is cover it to prevent it from burning. So we're going to cover it. We're going to put it back in the oven. Till the time is off now. We have like 30 minutes remaining, so see you in 30. So guys, 50 minutes later, that's our banana bread. If you want to check if it's done, you take either a toothpick, or if you have these wooden skewers, just run one in. If it comes out clean like this, it is okay. But for banana bread or for banana cake, it might be a little bit sticky because you need to give it at least 2 to 4 hours to cool down. So you're now going to put it here where it is going to wait. As you can see, that's how you tell the cake is ready for bread. You can see.
Even in dark skies, your light remains through every storm. You ease my pain, a rhythm of hearts. No need to pretend, this love story will never end. Whisper your
So guys, that is the banana cake we made. Show you how it looks inside. You can see there are still chunks of banana. And for this, like I mentioned, you wait for 2 to 4 hours for it to cool down. This is why it looks like this. So I hope you enjoyed making this recipe, and I hope you'll let me know your feedback. Thank you.